Okay, this is the oil change I'm doing underneath the car. I'm gonna go get some gloves. So this is going to be YouTube video, gloves. How to change your oil. Okay, a lot of people want to go pay $50, $60. If you have a new car, I can understand it. If you got a used car like me and you don't want to pay $50, $60 or $40 for an oil change, I know it's like $25, $30 some places, and then they throw away all your stuff for like an extra $10, so it's like $40. And what you're paying for is the labor. Yeah, the labor is very easy. Okay, so we will start from the top to change your oil. Oh, the lighting is really bad, sorry. We'll start down here. I will climb down here because that's what you do. The first thing that you do is you want to find your oil drainage plug, which is right there. Okay. On an Acura Integra 94 to 2001 is a 17-inch plug. So that's it right there. Really close. Okay. You have your oil pan, obviously, to put oil in. You unscrew it, it starts coming out. Make sure not to lose the lug nut, or make sure not to lose the bolt. I've done that a bunch of times changing oil where I lose the bolt. The actual oil filter is going to be way up in there, but you can't really see it. But you can tell because it's like blue, which is right. Where'd it go? There. It's blue. Most mechanics will use the blue cheap-ass oil filter. What I'm putting in is a Fram Super Guard. Yeah, a Fram or Tough Guard oil filter with the grip on the end. Okay, so once you let it drain, everything's done. You tighten the bolt back up, which I did. No oil is leaking. It's good. Obviously, my phone's right below it, so it would leak all over it. And then you take the old oil filter out. Sometimes if you don't let it drain properly, it will leak all over you. Okay? Once you do that, what you're going to do is find where the oil filter goes. And in this case, I'm kicking the wall. In this case, it goes up in here for an Integra. There's a bolt that you can find. Like a needle in a haystack. But it's in there. There's a bolt. And you want to lube it on the seal of the oil filter to make it fit better. Okay, see? It's on the bolt now. It's in there. Can you see it? There, see? The oil filter, it's in there. Okay? And you want to just hand tighten it. Don't use any tools or any cool little oil filter tricks, because if it's not, and you hand tighten it, I mean, as hand tighten as you best you can. Best you can. That didn't even sound right. And then once you hand tighten it to where you think, pretty sturdy, pretty whatever. Doesn't matter. Woman, man, alien, whatever. Tighten it as best you can. Hand tighten. I usually use my left hand because it's easier to get in there. And then I'll use my right to make sure it's tight. And then after that, what you do is you go top side and you fill it with oil. So, and then once you fill it with oil, you make sure nothing's leaking, obviously, and then you run the motor afterwards. I usually put about 5 to 6 quarts of oil in it. It usually takes about 4 to 5. But I buy 6 just in case. So I got a 5-quart thing, and if I need one, I'll go to AutoZone. And then once that's done, you close it up, check the oil stick after the 4th to make sure that it's not overflowed. Start the engine, let everything run through, and then you're done. So that's it. To change your oil is pretty easy.